yung sinasabi mo, impeach. The earliest comparison that we can have, historically speaking, is the impeachment of Chief Justice Corona. Yung kay Chief Justice Corona, alam ko negosyo yun. Can you imagine Chief Justice Corona being impeached because of yung tinatawag nating, nakalimutan ko yung sinusulat natin lahat, yung SALED? That is not a basis for impeachment. Yung impeach na sinasabi, kwan lang yan eh. Isa political issue.
Kung nabanggit ninyo, medyo malalim yun, ano?
Alam mo, aksidente siguro, doon nag-distribute ang 20 bilyon bawat senador eh. Nakita. And this, hindi ko nababanggit ang pangalan, excuse me ha, sayang. Kasi, highly respected media practitioner. She was there to interview the particular senator. Doon nag-distribute ng 20 million each para i-impeach si Chief Justice Corona. Media ang, hindi niya nga alam kung i-broadcast niya o hindi. Apparently, na-decision na hindi niya i-broadcast kasi hindi na-publish eh. So, dito ngayon, pumipirma pa lang ng impeachment. Ang balita ko, grabe ang range ng bigayan eh. Yung na-stick sa isip ko, 150 million per signature. Kaya biglang nagkagulo lahat yung daming pipirma eh. Oh, meron pa nga nag-umpisa na kawawa naman yung aking constituency kung hindi ko tatanggapin ito, tsaka hindi ako pipirma. You see? O, nagsisimula pa ng mga proseso, alam mo na ang mangyayari.
Bakit po nasabi niyo negosyo yung naging pagtanggal impeachment kay Chief Justice Corona?
Yung sa unit team, pakiulit ka. Para makuha ko lang yung coverage ng question, ha?
Ano po yung masasabi ninyo on the ongoing tension between both camps, and if given a chance to sit in the Senate, would you vote to impeach Vice President Sara Duterte?
You know, this is a very sad moment in our political climate, no? Very sad na yung ating focus ay away ng dalawang quarters ng politika. No? Sa tingin ko, sana hindi importante yan. No? Sana hindi importante yan. Dahil marami tayong fundamental questions na dapat i-address ng ating lipunan, lalo ng ating pamahalaan, at saka ng klase ng leadership that we need in the country. No? So, from the start, we know na magbe-break up yung unity team because I think the agreement is premised on sabi nga ni Vice President, nabudol ako. I don't understand the word budol, but I interpret it to mean na para magnalo ko siya. Anyway, kasi ang daming fundamentals na dapat natin tinitignan to in the beginning of their relationship. Ngayon lang tayo nakakita na ang Vice President binigyan ng isang batalyon na security. You know, what does this mean, no? 500 PSG ang iniligay sa bodyguard ng ating Vice President. Kailangan malaman natin, may implikasyon dyan eh. Napakalaki ng implikasyon dyan. You have to understand this. Number 2, bigla na lang binigyan ng more than 2 billion intelligence fund ng Presidente si Vice President. Why? Kasi, tingnan mo yung, if you look at the office of the Vice President through the years, no, hindi ganyan. So, tingin ko, ang pinag-usapan nila is not really just becoming President and Vice President. They will talking of joint governance. Tingin ko ha, kasi kung titingnan mo yung mga indication, ang ipinangako joint governance. Tayong dalawa ang mabumuno ng bansa. Hindi yung ako ang presidente, ikaw, o sakalit mawala lang ako sa kakasusunod. Kasi yun ang indikasyon eh. But that is against our law. Hindi ganoon ang definition ng ating Vice President. Kaya nga si Vice President, palagay ko na, subo yan eh. I don't know what is the nangyari sa usapan nila, bakit niya tinanggap yan. Talagang matotrouble siya dyan eh. Tingnan mo nangyari, ang mga in-raise ng mga question are repercussions of the first move that the President did for her. Yung intelligence fund, yung 500 mahigit na security. Nagtataka lang ako kay Vice President, how come up to now, she's not raising the issue that she is after all assigned, allowed to be the Vice Chairman of the NTF-ELCAC. Because that is the only justification I could think of why she will have intelligence funds. At saka kung bakit dinadagdagan yung kanya security, baka patayin siya ng mga kalaban ng NTF-ELCAC. But that has not surfaced in any of the, yung nakikita ko sa Quadcom, etc. Kine-question pa yung kunyari, si Piatos, at saka yung mga ganun, no? You know, if you are in the intelligence community, using ISS is normal. Yung pagbibigay ng cash instead of checks with signed vouchers, hindi ginagawa sa intelligence yan. Ako, I usually would ask one of my clerks to withdraw 200 million, 100 million. Kaya pag galing sa land bank, dala-dala yan, nakakrate cash. Because if you're in the intelligence community, walang mga ahente na papayag na issuehan mo ng check. O kaya talaga, sir, ano nga bang pangalan? Saan po kayo nakatira? Magkano nga po? Pwede mo ba check? Kasi baka ma-audit ako. Number 2, very important. Every major office of government has a resident COA. Dapat yun ang tinatawag, yung resident COA. At saka very specific ang rules when it comes to the use of intelligence and confidential funds, no? Ako, ang alam ko, yung mga dumadaan sa akin ng mga intelligence operations, pera, labas, ganyan, ay may voucher din yan under the supervision of the House COA, no? Ayan, na-specific yan. Iniligay sa isang sealed envelope yan. May vault para dyan. And then, pwede lang yan buksan with a court order. There is no exemption to that. So, kaya yung nakikita ko sa TV breaks my heart. Kasi hindi lang naaawa ako sa Vice President. I am afraid that the techniques of intelligence work in the Philippines is being jeopardized. Pinapakita sa publiko yung mga proseso. Alam mo, walang paglilingkod ng mga ahente sa atin na seryoso. Kasi takot na yan eh. Kaya tingin ko that is the... Kaya yung pag-break ng unity, yung Vice President and President, what an unfortunate development in our country. Yung sinasabi mo, impeach.
Ano po yung magiging boto niyo, sir?
Number 1, salamat at very optimistic ka na makakapunta ako sa Senado. hindi ko pa sinisure yan. Number 2, hindi pa tayo sigurado na given the kind of politics we have. Masamang tayo ko kasi I happen to be a former National Security Advisor. Dami kong alam na sikreto. Kaya alam ko na dadayain ako. So, kaya hindi ako very optimistic na makakarating ako dyan. But just the same, you know, dapat tingnan natin mabuti yan. Kasi, ang pwede lang, the earliest comparison that we can have, historically speaking, is the impeachment of Chief Justice Corona. Yung kay Chief Justice Corona, alam ko negosyo yun. No? Can you imagine Chief Justice Corona being impeached because of yung tinatawag nating nakalimutan ko yung sinusulat natin lahat. Yes, yung SALED. That is not a basis for impeachment. Kasi yung SALED, natatanda ko ako, clerk ko lang ang gumagawa niyan eh. Tapos pag may question, sir, nagkamali po kayo, i-correct mo. And it will be accepted, corrected. Nakalimutan mo eh. But how come a simple government document was used to impeach a Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? What does this mean? Yang impeach na sinasabi, wala lang yan eh. It's a political issue na dapat sana seryosohin natin. Because when the time comes, when we really have to get rid, for example, of a dictator, then that is one peaceful avenue for doing that. Dito sa atin, kailangan pa natin magrevolusyon para tanggalin ang isang namumuno na talagang sumisira na sa lipunan. Today, sineselebrate natin yung memory natin ng EDSA People Power Revolution of 1986. Sa akin, I want to use this day to remind those who may want regime change in the Philippines peacefully. Let us remember, lalo na yung mga institution na takot sa Constitution, bago kumilos, let us remember that this day, this revolution produced the Constitution we are enjoying today. The Philippine Constitution today is a byproduct of a revolution. Thank you.
Sir, dalawa sana ang tanong ko lang, nadagdagan, naging tatlo dahil sa mga sinabi ninyo. Yung una pong nabanggit ninyo, medyo malalim yun, ano? Yung sinabi nyo na yung impeachment ni, we'll start with the freshest answer, moving backwards. Bakit po nasabi nyo negosyo yung naging pagtanggal impeachment kay Chief Justice Corona?
Kasi alam nyo, katropa nyo member ng media happened to visit the house of a senator. And for some strange, alam mo, aksidente siguro, doon nag-distribute ng 20 billion bawat senador Nakita. And this hindi ko nababanggit ang pangalan, excuse me ha, sayang. Kasi highly respected media practitioner. She was there to interview the particular senator. Doon nag-distribute ng 20 million each para i-impeach si Chief Justice Corona. Media ang, hindi niya nga alam kung i-broadcast niya o hindi. Apparently, that decision na hindi niya i-broadcast kasi hindi na-publish But babae. She told some friends kasi she was so disturbed. Paano nga? Tapos nakita mo na-witness nyo, yung mga talagang kala mo, ipagtatanggol si Chief Justice Corona. Last minute, baliktad. You know, 100 million each yun. So, dito ngayon, pumipirma pa lang ng impeachment. Ang balita ko, grabe ang range ng bigayan Yung na-stick sa isip ko, 150 million per signature. Kaya biglang nagkagulo lahat yung daming pipirma meron pa nga nag-umpisal na kawawa naman yung aking constituency kung hindi ko tatanggapin ito, tsaka hindi ako pipirma. You see? Nagsisimula pa ng mga proseso, alam mo na ang mangyayari. So, kaya, wag mo na ako, unang-una, baka wala ako sa Senado. Number 2, kung sakalit na doon ako, wow. No? Tragedy for the nation.